Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Dion from the NFT Insider, where we bring you through a complete review of the hottest and the most trending upcoming NFT projects. And today, I'm going to give you an in-depth analysis of the Isekai Meta NFT collection. Will it go to the moon, or is it just a cash grab? Watch till the end for my final verdict. Now, let's dive right in. Alright, let's start with the artwork, as I believe the first impression of every NFT collection is the artwork. At first glance, Isekai Meta is a cuteness overload of manga characters from a mystical realm. The art is heavily influenced by pop culture, lo-fi aesthetics, and Japanese anime. With over 500 unique traits all fully hand-drawn, I might actually fall in love with one of these characters. I mean, look at every one of them, they are so kawaii. With cute bubbly eyes, and this girl here, she is cool, the lovable main character of Isekai Meta. The vision of their art is to transport the community away to another world where every single Isekai NFT will be the main character of their own stories. And talking about the story, the word Isekai is a Japanese phrase that translates to a different world, where a character is pulled from their world and gets transported into a fantasy world. It is a genre by itself, and here's a short clip of my favorite Isekai soundtrack. Meanwhile, back at our busy world, Isekai Meta is a 10,000 NFT collection that aims to remind us to slow down and appreciate the moments in life. They make it a point to apply this ethos into everything they do, such as no whitelist grinding, Discord shutdown on Sundays, as well as standing by these three core values: a passion to create high quality artwork and tell engaging stories, a culture of empathy and the ethos of slowing down, and an appreciation for all past and future projects. To further build out a compelling narrative, Isekai Meta is committed to build out an immersive world by partnering with Studio 9 Lives. Some of the projects they have worked on include Netflix, Castlevania, Pokemon Sun and Moon, just to name a few. Isekai Meta intends to spark a meta of storytelling, which is what makes them unique. And they envision a world of opportunities for shared experiences and co-creation with their community. So, who is going to lead us into the fullness of this storytelling experience? But before that, do hit the notification bell so you will not miss out on the best upcoming collection. Moving on, the Isekai Meta team is doxed and spearheaded by Sarius, who is a professional architect with extensive knowledge from realistic design to building the metaverse. Wops, who is a former core network engineer at Huawei. Frankie is the head developer, and Chav, the artist who worked for DreamWorks, Disney, and Warner Bros. In addition to that, we have Klaus, an Argentine pianist who composed original soundtracks for us to be immersed into the world of Isekai Meta. There is even a playlist on Spotify, and the music can also be enjoyed on their website. In terms of marketing, it is headed by Leek, who is previously the regional director of Coca-Cola Europe Pacific Partners. An all-rounder experienced team, I would say, with 7 other members joining efforts to bring Isekai Meta to greater heights. Let's head on to their roadmap. Longevity of a collection depends on their utilities, so let's check them out. Firstly, they have the Isekai Academy, where holder exclusive art classes and workshops were conducted by quality guests from both Web3 and Web2. Next, Isekai festivals will be held all over different parts of the globe. Die-hard fans, get ready to meet Ku and her friends. Isekai Meta also plans to bring in its beautiful art to life by establishing Studio Sekai, where they will transform their art into animation, creating life in a whole new world. And talking about a metaverse experience, the team seeks to set up an Isekai museum, showcasing an art gallery paired with a community board, shining the spotlight on fan arts and relationships formed within the community. A story DAO will also be created for the community to participate and act as co-producers in the project's creative storytelling process. Last but not least, the team will bring Isekai Meta into our world with top-notch physical merchandise and limited edition collectibles. And if you have any suggestions, you can even let them know. Pretty cool, right? Next, let's talk about the community. Isekai Meta has launched its first Twitter post in March and has since gained a good following of 200,000. Engagement levels are pretty healthy in the thousands, with some in the hundreds. Meanwhile, Discord has a following of 36,000 members, with 7,000 consistently online. Diving into their Discord, the vibes are really positive, fun, and relaxing. There's a unique task of Sudoku to exercise our mind and a food cart challenge. Oops, I could almost hear my stomach growling. Now to empower the community, 2 roles are awarded, mainly the Genji, who are the core members holding the responsibility to grow, nurture, and curate the community, and the Shogun, who are the OGs assuming the role of a co-builder, brand representative, or ambassadors of Isekai Meta. Also, accompanying and growing with the community is Dapper, a cute intelligent AI robot who is built by the team as part of the Isekai Meta's world. Besides that, I really love the weekly community board, which highlight fun interactions within the server, as well as the art board, which showcase the many fan arts made by their followers. And did we mention fan arts? It's so cool to see that the community is coming up with many creative arts. Some of them are looking really awesome. All in all, community is on fire. And now, let me go through the minting information. Minting begins on the 21st of July for the public raffles at 0.25 ETH, followed by the summon list mint at 0.15 ETH on the 22nd of July. Both will take place at 10 AM EST, and if there's any unsold NFT, it will be then open for the general public to mint. Summon list could mint 1 NFT, while the public could mint 2 NFT per wallet. At current ETH price of $1,300, price of each NFT ranges from $195 to $325. Given that 6,800 NFTs is allocated for public, 3,000 for the summon list, and 200 for the team, the total funds raised will be an estimate of $2.8 million. Looking at the team vision to set up a studio to expand the narratives and to bring the art into animated series, this is not a very huge sum. However, I do acknowledge the difference in market sentiments now, and no matter how good a project is, it will be put to the test of fire. I also love it that the team is transparent about their sales distribution, committing 100% of the royalties towards the continuous development of Isekai Meta. Meanwhile, 75% of the mint will go to the war chest of the project and 25% will go to the team under a 5 years vesting period. Now, let me give a quick summary of what I have covered so far. Isekai Meta is a lore-compelled, narrative-driven Japanese anime NFT collection. They are focused on creating a great and empowered community with culture, co-creation, and interactive storytelling. The team comprises a good mix of talented artists, composers, and marketing directors, and is well positioned to grow the Isekai Meta brand. Studio Sekai has already started producing Isekai animations with their partner Studio 9 Lives. Also, figurines of characters are being manufactured. Moving on, I would like to talk about what I hope to see. No doubt, Isekai Japanese Festival is something that people will be excited about, especially me. If holders are given special perks and the festivals are well organized, it could be a great hit. Besides that, if the team and the community could co-expand the Isekai Meta story in the form of comic and manga, it will also be a catalyst in building brand recognition. And who knows, there might even be an Isekai Meta game in the future. I could see a huge potential if Ku and her other friends from Isekai Meta become well-known characters within the Japanese anime scene, or even hit the big screen. Lastly, in the long run, I do hope that more sub-brand and different anime stories will be produced by Studio Sekai, which will in turn benefit the NFT holders. If all these things are put in place, I do not see any reason how the Isekai Meta NFT would not succeed in this space, or even bestow a permanent slowdown for all their holders. Retirement. Now for my final verdict. If you are all ready to be Isekai and ascend into a fantasy Web3 world, watch out for it. Minting will start from the 21st of July. And as always, None are financial advice and are strongly encouraged to do your own research. Before we end, I would like to show you a short animated clip of Cool.
何が起こったかわからない。全部一瞬だった。
捕まえろ
急いで早く。
ここだ逃がすな
すべて大丈夫だったのに。しまった。
Thanks for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. So, what do you think of this NFT? Comment down below and share your thoughts. And if this video has helped you in your research, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to become an insider of the NFT space. Stay tuned for the next one and see ya!